returning home, and it's like a townhome in a very clean setting, like it's very modern, very, very almost futuristic, really.
When you say townhouse, are you seeing it from the inside or the outside?
Outside. I'm going in, and I get the sense that when I go through the door, it's going to be dinner time. Like I'm coming from work, and I'm going to have dinner, and I have a family there. I know, that's what I'm expecting.
Okay. Good. What happens next?
I enter in, and we're having dinner. They're all ready. It's like I was running late. Like and we're I have no idea what's on the table. It's some type of animal. I have no idea. And it's everything's more colorful. A lot of color, more colors I don't even can explain. A lot of colors everywhere. The food seems colorful. But it's funny is the wife is that redhead, really dark redhead, or fire red hair. But the kids too. I don't know if that's natural or if that's a thing. And there's 2 children, and seems like we get the sense of being happy, and it's definitely some type of advanced civilization living. Some of it's hard to make out. It's almost like we don't communicate completely with conversation. It's
telepathic.
Yeah, a little bit. It seems like we still do talk as well. It's like both of those.
You mentioned colors. Can you try to zone in on one and try to describe it to me?
There's a lot of red and neon green in different aspects. It seems like it's just such a vibrant color of that.
A combination.
Yeah, and some of it you just don't see normally in our life. And I noticed there's no really technology. It's like almost like technology is either, it looks like it's either in our heads. It's so small I don't really notice it, or maybe it's hidden. There's no TV. It's very almost, and then people are dressed like it's medieval. It's like robe-ish. It's robes and
robes.
It's different, but I know it's still the future.
Yeah.
Odd.
But no armor?
No.
It's just robes and gowns.
Gowns and yeah, the fashion seems like it's gone back in time in a way.
Okay.
And colors are just so vibrant.
What color are the gowns?
The wife or the woman is in red, and the kids look like they're in like a brownish one. They're not as colorful. And I'm in like a black. I think I just got home from work from somewhere.
Very good. What happens next when you're in the scene with your family?
It seems like I get the sense of it's late, so we're gonna all go to bed, and it seems like we have some type of trip planned for the weekend. I don't know if it's Friday or not. It's going to be the weekend, and we got this big trip that we've been planning. And it's definitely a townhome type of thing. There's stairs.
You mentioned modern.
Yeah, it's very modern. It's not like nothing thing, like for future, like it's not all white or anything like that. It's very like, yeah, it's like medieval, but like the building's older, but it's not really. So I don't understand it almost.
Okay.
And who I am as the head of household, I get the sense I work in some type of government office. I feel like I have a government badge.
Mm-hmm.
I see, and I don't know if this is still Earth or not. I highly doubt it. I think we're on some type of other planet or something.
Okay, very good. Mm-hmm.
And I work for a government. I don't know what government for. It seems like it's like a very global. I can't make out what the nation is or if there is nations anymore. And it seems like I work a lot, but I want to make time for the family and do some type of trip.
Mm-hmm. The badge that you're wearing, can you look at it closely and describe it to me?
It says something about civil, and
okay.
It's more of a laminated type of badge. So I'm guessing I either work for a city or the local part of this. I don't know where I'm at really, but seems like I just have a good, seems there's like a law-abiding citizen that just works, and I work for the government, and I don't think it's a super important job, but it provides.
Yeah. All right, now you mentioned you're getting ready for this trip. So let's go there now. Where is this trip that you're taking with your family? Where does one go when you're in a different civilization? Be there now.
We're traveling in some type of car vessel, but I'm not driving, and there's no one really driving it, so I guess it's automated.
Okay.
And it looks like it still looks like the same type of planet. We're all in this car vessel, and all the seats point towards the center. So you're facing each other.
Okay.
While traveling. Mm-hmm. And I'm looking out the window. It looks like we're traveling very, very fast. But it's very comfortable. You don't feel anything. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's a train or a car. I'm assuming it's like some type of thing, a car thing.
Does it feel that there's wheels, or is it floating?
It feels like it's floating. Mm-hmm. There's no bumps, nothing.
Yes.
And I'm looking out, and it seems like we're traveling through some type of countryside. It's similar to Earth, but the sky seems like it's a little bit more purple. Not by much, but I can tell it's not the same Earth sky. Mm-hmm. And the roads look like they're like a neon yellow green. I don't know. It's very bright colors. Mm-hmm. And it's a straight line. And there's other vessels like ours, but they're not. It's not that many. There's one traveling alongside of us, and we're all going at high rates of speed. It doesn't seem like they're manned at all, really. I don't know. There's people sitting in them.
Okay.
And I think we're going to. I don't see us wearing anything where we're traveling to. I think we might be doing a trip to probably go see family.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The kids are just playing. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting next to my wife, I suppose, and it's just their thing of travel. It doesn't seem like it would be long, though. We're not sitting there like we're bracing, be there for a long time.
Mm-hmm. How do you wear your hair?
I don't have hair. I think I'm actually or maybe I have a little hair. I think that if I'm looking in the side, I think I'm mostly bald, but I might have a little like back mullet hair or something like that. It's very odd, or like it's a very different hairstyle.
Okay.
The girls seem like they wear their hair very long. It seems like the boy, he's got like like a regular crop top hair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any other crazy hairstyle. I think I'm mostly bald. I don't think I have hair.
Okay. All right, so you've reached your destination. Let's go there now to your destination. What's happening?
It looks like we're meeting with relatives. I think it might be her parents.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And it seems like we get really along. They live in a townhouse pretty much, it's kind of similar as ours. I think a lot of everyone has the same type of houses or townhomes in this community, or planet or something. And it seems like we all kind of
live the same.
We all look different. It seems like everyone has different backgrounds and looks different, but we all look the same. Very almost like Utopia, I guess. In a very sense of it looks like technology is very abundant, but it's not very visual. The technology seems very hidden or very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
And I speaking is very different. We don't speak too much. It seems like it's very telepathic.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Very almost social cues, visual cues. Is speaking secondary now? I don't think
it's intelligent.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Not too much noises.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very quiet and not very loud at all in a lot of aspects of all this world.
Mm-hmm.
The cars don't make noises. There's not a lot of appliances that make noises.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of sounds come from internal in your head or something. It's not quiet as far as sensories go.
Mm-hmm. Very good. And so you're with family. Is there a reason that this gathering is taking place?
It seems like we haven't seen each other for a while, and I've been busy and they've been busy, and we put it off. And I get the weird sense that this, whatever commute that was, it seems like it was only like a 30-minute commute, but in this time period, it seems like that's very long.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I think everything is accepted to be fast and instant. If it's not, then it seems internal.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Eternity, like, because I think everything with the mind now is so quick.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Is there anything else we need to see here in the scene?
It just seems very, very peaceful and it seems everyone gets along really well, and I don't think there's much more.
Mm-hmm. Very good. All right, I want you to go to where you work, what you do for your work that you mentioned. Be there now and tell me how you spend your day. What do you see?
I see myself at a desk, and I seem like I collaborate with a lot of other people, but again, very quiet workplace. It looks like I'm part of the development of the society and the city planning, but we all communicate very, very. It's all mind to mind. There's no computers. There's just these desks. There's offices. There's very open, very inviting office. people interact, and again, they talk very sporadically, but they mostly seem to be mentally talking to each other. And it seems like there is this job and this department or this city, this government function that looks pretty important because there's a lot of expanding happening. This planet needs to be expanded more and more out. It seems like it's just starting. It's like a colony in a sense. And it's a bigger building. It seems like it's one of the bigger buildings in this community. And there's only a few of these communities spread out. I don't know how big this planet or whatever we're on is.
Okay.
But it seems like they want to do a lot more expanding.
You mentioned that there might be a little bit of language. Do you get a sense of what that language sounds like when they do speak?
It's not English. It's almost like noises and clucking and, very advanced. And no words I understand. Spanish, French, English, or anything like that. It seems like very universal language that develop over time, and I think now that's getting on its way out because everyone's really telepathically. It's like secondary. It's like speaking your hands almost. You speak with your hands.
Yes.
They do that. They think and then you speak as a secondary, like hands. Okay. Like to emphasize something.
So if you don't have computers or anything like that, what do you do most of the day?
It looks like everything. We're all mentally connected, and in a sense, you can still hide things in your mind, but for the most part, it's very hard.
Yes, okay.
It's a little scary. And it seems like you work in your mind, and it's all connected to, like, I don't even know what it is. Like, it's not a big computer, but something gets all the information gets gathered somewhere, and then we all communicate through our mind to other people who work with their hands. I don't know how all this becomes or how you even get this position, but it seems like you get placed early on to where you're going to do for life, and then you could be a planner, you can be a worker, you can be maintenance, you can be teaching. It seems like everyone gets placed.
Okay.
So everything's done like that. There's very few even papers and writing. It seems like everything's through the mind.
Very good. Is there anything else we need to see here or understand?
I think it's showing a society that's very ethical. It seems like it's almost like everyone's socialism, I think, because everyone's almost all the same. It gives me a sense of utopia, I guess, because there doesn't seem like they're super rich or super poor or anything like that. Everyone's in the same level.
Class.
From the cars or whatever the vehicles are to the buildings to the homes.